Hello, Chad. How are we doing? Hope you all having a grand old time. Cause I am happy. Cause I'm a happy fox boy. I've been for a while. Yeah, I didn't stream last week. Uh, let's just say burnout. That's why there was no stream last week. I was just burned out. I'm sorry I didn't mention anything about that, chat. I am again sorry. But today we are going to be playing a new game. This was actually going to be yesterday, but I got burned out of doing this. So yeah, here we are. We're now streaming it. And last time I was on, it was working. I'll turn this off just so we could get the gameplay so you guys have that ready to go. If it will load. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's in front of my view. That's audio setting. Yeah, I did turn it down, but there we go. So you guys can hear my beautiful voice. So chat, I will state this. Streaming will still say Wednesday, but there is a chance where I might stream on other days just a tiny bit earlier. Either on basically like in the same time, just cut it down another hour to a 2-hour stream on weekdays, or I'll be streaming kind of late at night. So do keep your eyes out for those random streams popping up. I will also state this: Sundays are guaranteed no streams. I think if you catch me streaming on a Sunday, it's really late and I just cannot sleep and I just need to do something. So yeah. So why are we playing an old game? A game that was made 10 years ago. Well, I heard through the grapevines that Motorsport Manager is getting a second game. After 10 years, these guys are making another one of these games. So I figured, you know what? Let's go and do a NASCAR, own a NASCAR team and see if we can survive through the ranks in this kind of series and universe. So we're gonna load up a new career. These are the mods I currently have on here. You could probably tell what's my most favorite mod. The currently one on is what we want, and we're gonna have to turn this off because for some reason, tutorials do not work with this mod. So yeah, we have to deal with that. So yeah, US dollars, and this is the correct way of writing your dates. I'm sorry for people who write it this way, where it's day, month, year, but it just makes sense that it's month, day, year. Anyways, we're gonna have them as long races, and from my understanding, this is gonna only take us like maybe an hour and a half of a stream, so at most 2 races with getting stuff managing, obviously. So let's click continue. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully. We pray. And there we go. So yeah, we're gonna obviously be naming ourselves Don Fox, because that's kind of what I go by at this point. And it's not an on stream when something like that goes wrong. Obviously my birthday, April 10th. For those who don't know, I was birthed on the 10th of April. And since we can't go any younger, we're gonna have it as that because the game is 2016. The time takes place in 2016. And we do not live in Europe. We live in North America on the United States. Let's see if we can actually make it as close to me. Race energy. We'll do this because I think it's just easier to get like the good driver rating. Hairstyle. I don't think they have my, yeah, without going overly long. Or an Alfro. Hi Nora Bra, thank you for the follow. We'll go with this, and since we can't have dye hair, we'll do that. Facial hair, I don't think I have facial hair. And glasses. Oh, another just random notification popping up in the background. Pretty sure, hold on. Could be from my Twitch thing. No, it's muted. Weird. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, I think this is what we'll go with for our guy. This version of Don Fox, who is at least 8 years older than current me. So that means this guy would be there. We could choose a team or create a team. We're gonna create a team, and I'll show you kind of what this mod has for those who don't know. I could literally do IndyCar, the NASCAR, which is what we're doing, and endurance. But we're doing NASCAR, and I think we're going to have the Xfinity roster. Looks like the grind is about to begin. Lol. Yeah. Yes, very much. We're going to work on the Xfinity series. We're going to try and work hard to become a great owner. Okay. And for those who are all new here, for those who are all new to my channel, I did do a NASCAR 15 series before. Full support, lol. Let's go. But yeah, I did do a NASCAR 15 series with this team name. So, and if you, yep, we lost it over on Twitch. That's lovely. There we go. There we go. It's now back. We're now back. Guess your ISP is messing up. Well, yeah, no. It's kind of it's at this point, it's just a common thing just to have like my stream be something that, funny enough, I like to say it's not a Dawn stream until something goes wrong. Yeah, you are, lol. But yeah, we got also Fox Motorsport. I put Motorsports with 2 S's. How did I miss that? Jeez. Origins. Well, not Europe. We're from America. Logo design. For some reason, I always like going to this one. Or that. Oh. You know what? We'll do this one. Primary colors. We do have actually some primary colors. We're going orange and white. Because that's what a fox is, basically. Crew outfits. Obviously orange and white. Shirts. We'll do that. We'll do that because it looks like a fox, I hope. Hats. Hat, we'll do that. And now car livery. I'll worry about this later, unless, like, if we can find some of these. Oh, I think we found the NASCAR territory. Yep, NASCAR. These are the NASCAR liveries. I don't know why they're, because obviously it's on a different body. It's gonna look messed up, that's for sure. We'll do. We'll run with the number 24. The color choice says it all about. Gotta say, you're really, kind of really green in my head. Hey, don't try and flatter yourself too much. Says it all about. I mean, by technicality, if it was my way, the team logo would be purple and black. But we're gonna do an orange car. We'll have black in some areas and some trim color. You know what? Just because, we'll add purple. Because, yeah, light sponsors, I want it as white as possible. Dark sponsors, as black as possible. So yeah, I think, obviously with the wrong body type, I think that is all we need. Stream might die on you guys again because I'm seeing it going down. Yes. You know what? I think I'll take the risk and do this high attempt. I don't know how hard. I don't know if it's gonna bite me in the butt. But a pre-built test track, a large starting financial package. I think that's what we'll do, especially since we'll probably have some drivers we probably don't want. Oh my gosh, here we go. The fact that we're waiting here now. Wait, did you come up with this one too? Because the blue hair, it was those ears and that fluffy tail is such a yes. So, okay, I will say this. This version of me has been my long-standing version. It's been my Minecraft skin as well. That has gone through some changes itself. But I've basically just was like, I want to combine all the things I like, and I love foxes. Blue hair is one of my few. Actually, blue hair was actually IRL one of the few hair colors I dyed to. And purple and black was just my favorite. Just ended up being my favorite color back in, I want to say, 2020. Anyways, we do have our team. But yeah, as you guys can see, we do not have the best team. So I would love to get rid of this as soon as possible. Ooh, yes. But yeah, we don't have a lot of good people on our side. Like drivers, yeah, we can probably manage. Like we're ninth in the driver's side of things. But like, look at everything else. Last in the car development, last in HQ, last in staff, seventh in sponsors. And then last in pit crew. So we're gonna need to do some immediate work. Don, you didn't think you think you'd be head of the reins without any oversight, do you? Your investors have asked me to keep an eye on how things are progressing. I'll be acting as your chairman, and I have the power to remove you from your job if things aren't, shall we say, going to plan. Anyways, looking forward to working with you. Rest assured that there is plenty to do. So, like, the whole design idea belonged to you, and the artist did a good job. Yes! So on YouTube, I did credit the artist, who happens to also be a very good friend of mine. Which, yes, I am streaming over there as well. So yeah, you can go check out them and go support them. Because, yes, I will state this. I do want to get a 3D model of this character someday and be a VTuber, not a PNG tuber. But obviously, I gotta work on getting money for that. But yes, when I saw the artist do this, I was overjoyed that it came out so good. Yes. Also, it's not shown on the character, nor do I have a toggle for to show, nor do I have a version of it. But underneath the kind of like the covering eye is actually a green eye. So my character, by canonically, has heterochromia eyes. His eyes are the most straightest thing about him. Anyways, Doug. Yeah. You're probably not staying on long, Doug. Target for the season, I think, was what I planned to do. We'll do this. 3D is just, it's like a grenade thrown on the Bling account Lamau. Yeah, that's for sure. It is definitely just, it explodes your wallet. Okay, we should be back. Gone again. Yep, gone again. We're back. We should be back. Good golly, stream. We should be back. Somewhat. We should be back. Hopefully. Never claimed to have the best internet in the world. Yeah, you are low. That's good. That is a good thing. As we don't mind me as I swap around pit crew members. Because I would like to have as much of a fast pit stop as possible. But yeah, I would just say just 3D looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Plus toggle stuff. Like, yeah, I know I can do that with 2D as well. Who knows? We'll see what I get to, like what the first model ends up being. So I'm not going to overdo that. Plus I got other things to worry about, so I'm fine staying PNG for right now. Now let's go to the not sponsorship, scouting department. We're going to be hiring some very good drivers. That's the goal. So yeah, we're going to pop that. Scroll all the way down to the people who aren't racing. And we're going to pick some good drivers. And yes, we do have a female driver. Safe to say, I don't think she'll be any good for us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the females here, but she's not going to save us. Like I said, I want to get some good one. Sounds pretty sure of getting a model, though. So what are your plans on how you get it done, huh? As of now, I don't know what I would do. It's more of a... I'll definitely be looking around and seeing other people, even asking other people who've gotten their models done on like who it is, and take a look at just the person's work. And if they are problematic or not. I am not going to send my money to somebody who is a problem, then like say, yeah, no, I support this person and stuff like that. So I will be like looking at like their stuff, whatever stuff they've done in the past as well, just so I can see what their quality would be like. Okay, so we're gonna get Carl Edwards because I know he's a good driver at this point in time. Makes total sense, for real. Yeah, we're gonna go and talk to Carl Edwards, get him a contract as the #1 driver. We're going to pay him a little money. Give him a 3-year contract. Signing fee. Signing fee of just a little over what his contract would be. Yeah, 10s are above in qualifying. I'll give you that. You know what? I'll do the same amount. So he gets paid a little bit extra. So yeah, we'll sign Carl Edwards. So you decide a Fox model already. Oh! That is awesome. If you know you. We're gonna approach Matt Kansas as well. He's also a good driver. Not interested. I'm gonna be retired soon. There's no point in signing a new contract. Wow, Kansas. Wow. Okay, we need to find another driver that's good. That can match Carl Edwards, obviously. You know what? I think we're gonna sign Ryan C. This definitely isn't. I just love my writing skills more than my creativity and arts stuff. Well, hey, I'd rather do more arts stuff than writing. So, fun fact: as a kid, I did not like the writing assignments. I was bad at essays, basically. We'll give him also some stuff, some extra bonus fees. Give him that much on both. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get Ryan Sieg here to get some starts. He's got Carl Edwards as his main guy working with him. Now I would like to grab a reserve driver. Agreed on the childhood writing. Lol. That's the most fair thing in the world. Like, let's be real. I do want someone young, actually, to kind of be ready. In case, like, we need to move him in. I don't know who you are. I think this would probably be the best person to just bring in as a reserve driver. Give him the same length in contract. By the way, can I submit my... I mean, I do have a Discord where there's like, I do have like an art channel too. Like, I will state this. I may not be active over there, but I do see when you guys like do posts in my Discord. So yeah, I do have a Discord if you want to like hop in, hang out, show stuff off. Cause like my friend Fire Creeper does that. Or should I say, hey, like I said, if you want to join the Discord community, I will say this. I do see everybody's like works, whether I have time or not. Obviously, I do have a job, so it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to like catch you guys. But I try and be active over there, and I do want to have like my other social medias to get known. But at the same time, I'm not pushing those hard. Like if I'm getting like constant like viewerships, then maybe I'll start pushing my other socials out there. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, I did state I was gonna have him join as the because yeah, he does not have a lot of good stats on him. Scoutings, designers. We're gonna try and get some good one. Yay, makes sense for real. Yep. Okay, now we need to get some good people, not interests. Wow, you're gonna regret saying that. Wanting a champion team. Really? You can help us become a champion team. Like, look, definitely way better than ours here. Just got on the server. Well, that's awesome. I will definitely state, enjoy your stay. everyone's pretty friendly. Granted, it also doesn't help that a lot of people are also quiet. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you want if you want to do, as we really are just struggling to find somebody to take our deal. Okay, we got somebody. We got somebody. Please take the deal. Obviously. Would love to chit chat with them. Yeah. We might got somebody. But for a medium. So yeah. I think we got our designer. I mean, for an unemployed person, yeah, I would definitely take this deal. Now we need race mechanics. Okay. Important. Well, you're also one of the best. I prefer a medium contract. By the way, you want to know... I'm good for right now. But yeah. Maybe when I start, like, obviously looking, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, I'm not going to sign him fully for that. I'll do that. Bonus size, yeah, we'll give you a big bonus size. Because obviously you are a very top-notch person. So we need the best of the best. And let's talk to you because you need it. Important. Big sign for a long contract. Yep. Do that. And yeah, we'll give you big bonuses if you get a top 10. Okay, we've done our signing. What is HQ's looking like? So we do have a track tester. Some buildings and upgrades. We have great engines. And tracks. Gone again. Oh, nope. Rip. Rip. Are we back? Are we back? Or are we still struggling here? We should be back now. Again. Give it a hot second. We should be back here soon. Return! There we go. Chat, we get our first contract driver. Carl Edwards will join. So we will sign him on. Taking over. That driver's ride. So we got our first big guy on the team. You're what? On fire? What are you thinking? This is ridiculous. This is the start of the season and I want good drivers right off the bat. And Fox Sports by Matt Yoakum. Underestimated rookie Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards is not a rookie. Carl Edwards sounds like he's already a winner. So funny thing is, all these guys are real life too. These are IRL drivers that we have signed. So yeah, Carl Edwards is a winner. He doesn't do NASCAR anymore. Guilty pleasure, I'm a huge NASCAR geek. So yeah, Carl Edwards, I don't expect to win right off the bat, but Carl Edwards should be already a good step in the right direction. Now we're going to see if Ryan Reed likes his contract. Oh, we got an interview by Fox Sports by Jamie Little. Okay. Well, let's get Ryan Reed's contract. Oh, not liking it. Okay, so he doesn't like a long contract, so we'll put him... I mean, if it was neutral, I would probably send medium. Hopefully he would, lol. Yeah. We're gonna boost that up. And yeah, we'll just bump up his cash a little bit. So yeah, we'll give Ryan Reed this chance here. Hopefully he takes it. So yeah, let's accept this interview. Well, you've certainly picked a tough task at your first job. Are you expecting to pick up many points all season? We're definitely surprised a few people. Okay. I'm quietly confident in managing. I can make no promise. We're gonna surprise a few people. That is what the goal. Carl Edwards is seen by the fans as your top driver. Would you agree on that? Carl Edwards is definitely the best driver. They're riding us as the 12th best team. We'll do better, I promise on that. Sure. Racer any should be fine. We finished the interview. So yeah, we've already dealt with his contract rewrite. Hopefully we don't have to put in somebody that I don't have faith into the car. Okay, we got more contracts. Okay, we do got a good sign. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so both of them agreed to their contracts. We overshare my writing skills, yeah. That's fair, that's fair. Don't even try and sell you anything, but in fact, I do it free. Well, again, here's not to sell. That's fair. Yeah, like I said, I am pretty much not looking to buy, obviously. So yeah, if you're not going to try and sell some, completely fine. As we're going to continue to the finances. My racing boots. Thanks for everything, Don. He's doing a farewell season with us. Gone. Gone. Wow. Edwards, you gotta show us and be able to get us something. So already we're gonna have to keep an eye on looking for other stuff. Yep, we signed contracts to everyone. So I think this is the best time now, since we have gotten confirmed. I always thought we were gonna be safe with our drivers, but we might need to look at people's contracts that are coming to an end this year. So yeah, we're just gonna do a lot of scouting, chat. I didn't want this. So yeah, we're gonna be scouting a lot of drivers here, chat. Because who knows, we might find our future driver racing in a team. Plus, I don't want to risk try to bring up a rookie, basically. Yeah, and we got other drivers from different series. Oh, Carl Edwards actually... Carl Edwards hanged up his tire. Carl Edwards! Edwards was like, thank you for the contract. I wasted your money. Peace. That was cheap. Try a Hulk. To toe, which defines their model. The outfit, the color, combining accessories, and everything. Lol. Nice. I'm so annoyed that Edwards just said peace. It's certainly one. It's a Sunwolf. Ooh. Nice. Oh, gotta renegotiate. Okay, everything was fine. He just wanted more money. Fine. Take the money. So we have to worry about hoping that Greg Biffle and Ryan Freese would actually agree to signing on to our team. Yeah. Yep, we can sign you to there. Yeah, still annoyed that Carl Edwards did that on us. Okay. Greg Biffle! Welcome to the team! Edwards just dipped on us, and that is still annoying. Okay, everyone else. Okay, so both of these guys are accepted. Good, okay. Ryan Reed is going to be taking over the second car. And you are being our reserve driver. So we got our lineup of actual race car drivers. Ryan Reed obviously is probably going to be the... Not expecting wins here now. Carl Edwards said, peace. Yep, contracts have been terminated. Okay. We do get sponsorships. Jay Hogan? Okay, guys, are we ready to see what our sponsorship options are? Okay. We get Travelers, and Travelers will give us 2 options. In the long run, this is our better sponsor. Dude, Greg Biffle is 46. I know, but he's also a veteran. Also, rest in peace, Greg Biffle. He must have... Fun fact, I think, because this actually takes place in 2016, and in real life, that was Greg Biffle's final season, along with also Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards just dipped a lot earlier before he even got to the race. I think, in general, because this is asking a lot out of us to get a top 10 or above. So I will take this, because especially we get some fixed paid afterwards for every race we have this sponsor. So I'll take that sponsor. Mopar. Mopar wants to be in NASCAR. That's a Dodge. Oh golly. For right now, I don't know where our car stands for these kind of like target position deals. So we'll go for Mopar here. It's only 2 races, so we'll need to sign a new sponsor in that spot anyways. Bobcat, that brand, or Old Spice. Okay, I will state this. I do have confidence that we can finish above top 16 with the drivers we have. But do we take the risk? For right now, yeah. For right now, we're not going to take that risk. We're going to take what we know for a fact can get us guaranteed money. Coors. Oh, that is asking so much out of me. Oh, either Exalta can go with us for 20 races, which that's almost like the entire season. Or Levano for 2 races. I honestly like Exalta better on this, because we're going to get this times 20 basically. Okay. Woo! I would have to say this one. 2 races. Yeah, 2 races. Ugh. Hold on. I might actually do the pen company. We're gonna be sponsored by a pen. And ooh. This for 4 races or 16 races. We're not, like I said, I'm not gonna risk it. This is upfront payment, so yes, good for early on. Ugh. I'll do that. So we're sponsored by a German sponsor, a US, France, and US. So we got Germany, France, and United States on the car. Okay. Let's take a look at kind of all the stats. Entering this week, our car, 12th best. Our drivers, number 1. Our headquarters, last. Staff, up there. Sponsors, yeah. And pit crew, 9th. It's gonna be rough, chat. This is going to be a rough start. Craig Biffle angry on this. Can't do much, my dude. Here we go. We're finally actually starting a race. And that is the track we're going to in the United States. It's Left Turn Simulator. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of racetracks like this, so we will be going internationally, which will be exciting. and a lot of road course racing. So, joys. And yes, we'll be seeing Phoenix a lot throughout our season. So, Chad, who's ready to see how bad of a team we are off the gate? I don't think we will be bad. It's just more of a, I hope we do well. Obviously, we're putting in our best 2 drivers. Ryan Reed and Greg Biffle. Okay. Now you guys get to see the fun technical part that I have to deal with. Greg Biffle wants a more understeery car. Okay. Okay. We will mess with Greg Biffle's settings, obviously, throughout the remainder. Reed, we're putting both of our drivers on medium tires to start it out. Because, yeah, we're going to take practice. Okay, we're going to pause this. We're going to send out both drivers. Greg Biffle is going to be on qualifying trim, so we can get the qualifying stuff figured out. And Ryan Reed is going to be on the racing trims. Okay. Fun thing, I think around this time as well, these two we're on the same team, so this just works out. So yeah, we'll let them go do some laps. I'm going to keep an eye on what they say, because obviously we need to keep an eye on what they say on their cars. Biffle has the purple sector. Not surprising, honestly. Has the fast sector in sector 2. And Greg Biffle sets the fast lap, but he's not the fastest car out there. So that scares me. Okay, so Ryan Freeze wants to change stuff soon. Jeez Louise, hearing so many things go off at once. Lots of weight distribution. Okay, it's just the speed bounce he does not like. With us obviously being able to adjust stuff. We're gonna have that focus. And we'll add some tire pressure for the cornering to move around. And yes, we can go back to old setups if we need to on these guys. Stint. Another 3 laps. We need to get those stints figured out. Loves what he has early on. We didn't touch anything on Ryan Priest's vehicle. So he wants to do a bit more understeer. We'll try going more speed. We're gonna do that for Ryan Preece. So yeah, Greg Biffle should be coming out here soon. This is kind of what a lot of this is doing. It's just let them go out for practice. Like, I do not want to trust the AI to do their own thing and then we don't have tires at the end kind of deal. Obviously, once we find the right setup for each driver, or the best one we could possibly do without overly screwing ourselves in the other ones, then we'll give them the soft tires to try and get a fast lap. Can we change the speed balance back the way it was before? Possibly, Biff. Possibly. Handling feels much better. That's good to know, Reed. That's good to know. Gear's weird. Shouldn't we run longer radio? Oh boy. Biffle up to P11 though on laps, and Ryan Preece to 16th. Not bad, not bad, you two. Okay, so everything is pretty much what he likes. Cornering and handling are awesome, but we went the wrong direction with speed balance. Where was it? It was right there, so we'll put it there. That's gonna be the best I can probably get it without ruining the excellence here. Putting him now on race trims, it seems like. Fine by me. Keeping him obviously on the same tire still. And here comes Ryan Preece. Okay, that is a good sign. That's a good sign. So we just need to make the speed just a little bit higher. I think for Ryan Preece, we'll give him that. And put him back out. That is not bad setups coming from both of our guys. Biffle's going out. So yeah, if we end up liking this, then yeah, so let's bump up the speed just a bit. Speed balance feels much better now, guys. Let's go. Chat, I think we got good cars entering this week. The handling spot on, guys. Let's go. Keep in mind, we're driving with the lowest equipment. So it isn't the best, but it isn't the greatest. But they're both loving their cars. So here comes Biffle. Here comes Priest. We're gonna probably put them both on softs. The pair of softs that they're gonna be running on for qualifying, obviously. Good. So we went the wrong way, I believe. No. It is good, though. Okay. Okay. I think this is what we need. Hopefully. So we're not putting Biffle on soft tires because he has a good. Either way, he's going to definitely be running well. Yeah, I think that's all we could really do is out. Oh. Okay. Nope. Yeah. We're going back to that setup. It's basically in between those two. And we're just gonna release like a here. It has to be right there. There's nowhere else really. So Reed, 3 laps, staying on that. Both going out. So let's go. So no soft tires. This is pretty much their last practice stint, basically. Let's gear radios. Just right. Yeah, if anything, this is their last kind of chance to get what they want. So we'll just speed through it. Biffle was getting a fast lap there. 13 and 14. Yeah, that's all we're going to get out of these cars. I'm fine with having them just chill in the pit boxes. We'll let the race finish up and we'll get ready for qualifying. So, yep, 3rd and 15th in just one set of mediums. Damn, someone's not liking Thor Sports. A fan. That's an okay-ish from Awesome Fox. I guess we'll find out their real face on Sunday. Yes, we will. And then Spencer Gallagher looking impressive apparently this weekend. We're gonna let them auto pick for this. Set up the cars. That's pretty much what we can do. We're gonna take qualifying. We're gonna send Biffle out on the qualifying lap. We'll let Biffle get a chance to go out. Also, I'm probably gonna have to do this auto. This is just so that I don't have to worry about trying to heat up their tires. And auto. Let's go over to Biffle. Braking's overheating. Tire temps are overheating. They're trying to find the right setting and perfect for the tire temp, but the brakes are a little overheating. Jeez. And same with Ryan Priest. So yeah, these guys should be setting up some flying laps. Biffle sets the pole. And just a little over us. Half a second. But this is where our real speed's gonna come. Chastain. Oh boy. Reed is falling back. Biffle, however, on the ups. So that's a good sign, chat. That's a good sign here. Send you back out. Get as many laps in, basically. Is what I say. Ryan Priest down to 12. He's going to keep dropping. I'm not surprised he's dropping. Biffle has more experience is the problem with that situation. It's like, I like Biffle because he has experience. Reed's got to do a lot more. Biffle, you got to find some speed here, buddy. Oh, jeez. Biffle, get back out there. And Reed, you also get back out there. We're just trying to get these guys to get going here. Biffle's not getting any faster, so let's go over to Reed then. Censored by GMA. An improvement on time, but we are not there. So that part is, we won't have enough time to get an air lap in, so qualifying's done for us. Pole sitter will be Ross Chastain. Yeah, not the best scenes from our drivers. Reed, I'm not expecting too much of craziness. See, Edwards should have been where Gray Biffle is. Johnny Sutter's helmet just arrived tomorrow. Good. Ryan Reed has no chance to catching Ross Chastain tomorrow. Okay, that's just a hater. Hater. Biffle disappointed. Not if you want. Okay. McCullen, thank you. Thank you. Malcolm. A fan here. We're top dogs last season. It will be interesting this season. Will Motorsport Racing, Ben Rose, be able to hold off his rivals? Yeah, that was a rough qualifying from us. Auto pick. Auto pick. We don't have racing trim? Damn. Biffle is higher up, so we'll keep him on the soft. So yeah, like more. Chance. Texts are still not delivering. No worries. I can see I got notification on Discord. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna put read on medium tires. These would give you about 30. So yeah, it'd be like a, for him, medium to 2 sauce, and then Biffle soft, medium to sauce, basically to end the end it. It's also fuel. Before we start, chat, I will be right back. Okay, chat, I am back. I have good news though. Hopefully these texts reached out to you. That's good. I'll catch you another time. Yep, okay. We're back, chat, by the way. So yeah. About 34 laps of fuel in the cars. So that's just enough for full sauce to go all the way. So yeah, 34, we would be pitting if had to pit no later than lap 50 and then 24. So at least 2 stops. A 2 stop here. Basically is what it's saying. Let's get to the track and obviously the starting grid. Hopefully we can actually do well here. Biffle's on sauce, so he'll probably have to pit a little bit earlier. So yeah, let's hope that this gets going the way we need it to get going. A lot of people are pushing. Roll and start. Obviously, we're gonna have the these be Jeez Louise. Basically, yeah, they're gonna do a full lap just doing that. Biffle is going the wrong direction. That is not a good sign. And yeah. Again, we're not expecting to do much. I would like to jump, obviously, to 10th in the points. But we're not going to over-push ourselves. Everyone's going to be burning a lot of their stuff pretty quickly. As we keep an eye on this tab here, chat. Because, yeah, we'll see drivers get a little over-aggressive and then start saving, where our guys are going to be pretty much cruising at the same rate they've always been. Yeah, that Earnhardt guy is starting to... He's doing whatever Earnhardt wants to do back there. Don't know what he's trying to save his tire. But yeah, the guys ahead of us who are pushing are probably going to be... They're definitely burning up more of their tires and fuel than we are back here. Which could give us an advantage. Biff, I'll probably have pit a lap before Priest, just due to how close they are. Yeah, a lot of drivers are now saving, so we're able to like cruise and catch them. Reed's not going to catch them but yeah, a lot of those guys are on cruise control. If they're on cruise control, they're going to be caught by us. If they're trying to obviously cruise and save. But yeah, this is good for the points. We are not getting a lot of points here, but yet again, it's also not how you start, it's how you finish. And I think it will be nice to have a decent finish. Maybe even sneak a top 10. Ryan Reed getting some points. So that's already good. And our guy, Greg Biffle, is in a kind of a bit of a big group there. So that's already going to give us more points for us. Greg Biffle's pressuring somebody who has burnt out his sauce. That is for sure. I'm just keeping an eye on this. Drivers are pitting, so there are consideration of drivers pitting. This will climb up the board, obviously. We'll let Biffle go around one more time. And yeah, we'll have him come in for pit. Fill her up all the way. I don't care if it wastes time. We'll do it to balance. Biffle's coming in this time. Up to P3 right now. And yeah, Biffle's gonna block our view of seeing what's up front. Good. Again, we're not pressuring Biffle to try and get faster laps, obviously. Plus, as one of our drivers do well, we can at least start getting some better deals. Plus, Biffle's going to be able to pass more drivers. Ryan Reed's going to be fine on fuel. He's going to have to come in for fuel, which is a lot of these medium tires drivers ahead of us got to do. Have him come in. I think, yeah, we could do a medium to soft situation for him. Also, yeah, pitting from basically the lead. As Biffle does pass. Puts Biffle in the spot. Biffle's being shown the blue flag for the leader, Byron. Which is great. So yeah, we are pretty much now in the situation of, oh boy, can we even get back up there? Yeah, the blue flags are annoying, and we need to pretty much get straight to working on getting like a lot of better equipment. So yeah, this is what we need to do. We're just got to make sure we're gaining, obviously, time on Matt Tiff here. At least in the good news, we don't have to worry about being with JJ Yaley. So yeah, we're Ryan Reed, obviously. This is kind of what I expected for a first race. Not a lot of success. Yeah, Carl Edwards should have been on our team. Staunch should get us to the end. So yeah. Fill her up. Now we can't see the time schedules again. Read. Keep going, dude. We're just waiting for this race to be done, basically, chat. Spencer Gallagher has some issues and has to be in pit road. Yeah, I know your temps are high, dude. Let's see how we can do some overtaking. And we'll have Ree come in, fill her all the way. Geez, the engine is low. But we're gonna risk it here. Now let's see if Reed can get us some more points. We can probably have him attack. Have you push at least. Hopefully. Both drivers can get some points today. We're almost done with the race. Just hang in there, buddy. Just hang in there. Two to go. Matt Crafton wins the race, so that's an unfortunate deal. So yeah, I'll probably have this actually be one of my shorter stream chats. Just do a first race, kind of to show off what we got. That was not a good day, obviously. So yeah, we'll get to basically when we get to our next race, basically, and then I'll just call it a stream. But yeah, we are going to be looking for better drivers to kind of hop into these rides that for the next season, because yeah, I don't know how many seasons of this I'm gonna want to look back at. No rules broken, that's good. We do get points from both drivers, but ugh. I'm with that fan. We need a better driver than Ryan Preece. I was hoping that Edwards did not decide to hang the helmet too early. That's the issue. So yeah, we'll get to when we get our next race, and then I will end stream. It is going to be a shorter stream. It's one of those where it's like, yeah, we'll basically get 2 races when we do it. Already got a trait. Doggy neck. That's great. He pretty much lost all his fitness. Damn. And that's on the Cup Series side. Truex win, Hamlin behind him, and Johnson. Jeez. And another save. Save, save, save. Basically is what this game is saying. So yeah, we will definitely be wanting somebody to replace Ryan Preece. Obviously, right now there's not a lot of like good drivers on the market, which does suck. We'll take some of these pit crew guys. Joys. Because these guys are all a bit better on pit crew. Do you swamp you? And swap you. You're great for front. You're great for back. Okay, so yeah, we'll swap him up to here. So there's that all gathered. So our pit stops have gone faster, that's for sure. Interview accepted. Would love to have Matt Crafton on the team one day. Yeah. We'll worry about Ryan Reed. But I'm not gonna be myself. Yeah, you are probably going to get sent to being reserve driver next season, dude. Third best pit crew. I'll take that. We'll build a part because we're going to need to start building some of this stuff, especially since we have some of this already kind of working out. Yeah, this is going to be a short stream, chat. I'm sorry. um... So yeah, we do got some scouting. Which David Reagan, team player, that would be good. Selfless. I'm keeping like a lot of these guys in mind, chat. Ryan Reed, obviously, doggy neck for 8 weeks. I could put the reserve driver in. I'll probably put in the reserve driver just so Ryan Reed can rest up. We do get in there scouting from Paul Menard. He is a famous father, a paid driver, and a hothead. Not joining team in the NASCAR Xfinity. Well, that's a little rude. And that's kind of what it's looking like for the Cuz series. Front row leading that charge, though. John Bennett is retiring. Elliott Sadler. He is a reserve driver. He is interested. Have you as the number 2. Fairly important. Yeah, yep. Give you some for a short contract. A year from now. Even split. You get it. Quite important to you, yeah. So we'll do that for you. So yeah, we'll try and buy out his contract, basically. Which is about that. Anyway, so yeah, we'll give him an extra few $100. We should hear back from him after this race. Wise old hand. He will be replacing Frankie. Reed's going to be reserve driver. So yeah. Frankie is going to hop into the ride. And we're going to save it here. And yeah, so yeah, a short stream chat. That's pretty much all right. Just so you guys can get used to having me end stream a little early. This is obviously not going to be an every week or will show up every week stream. It's just if I want to play it. So hopefully I will remember this when I get to this again. So, yep. And saved? 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 Are we saved now? But yeah, for next week, I don't know what it would be. It'll probably be called Salam. I haven't played that in a while. It'll probably be the 99X stream regardless of what I play. Or when I play. Okay, there. I was like, did the game freeze? So yeah. Expect Cult of the Lamb to come up next. So yeah, I will see you guys all in the next stream. Bye!